Let's play Magic Arena bonus episode 22. And today this episode will be quite short. Basically, I've decided to stop playing Omniscience Quick Draft. I have like 10 bars to the Mythic. I will take a week off playing Quick Drafts, and potentially a week from now I will have 2 or 3 days to jump back into ranked and possibly get the mythic rank. We'll see if that happens or not. My plans could change. However, today I will just play few games, and we'll start with the most important thing. Patch notes. Okay, more info will be open. Basically, one of the standard cards from standard becomes banned effective tomorrow, which means that for everyone who already has this card, for everyone who has this card at the time of the ban, so tomorrow, will be reimbursed with the wild cards accordingly to the rarity of that card, right? So the card that is being banned is rare. Let's see if I potentially have it. It is from Duskmourn, rare. Let's see if I have it. Okay, I have one. Okay, so how it works? It will tomorrow, once the ban is effective, I will get information that your card has been banned, Leyline of Resonance, and I will get one rare wild card to do anything I want with that, because I can no longer use my Leyline of Resonance in standard, right? So how also it works is that if I happen to have 4 of them, I get 4 wild cards, which means that I can craft this card 3 additional copies, spending 3 rare wild cards at actually no cost, because I will be reimbursed tomorrow with those 4 rare wild cards. So now I have like 3 rares, 3 free rares, right? That's how it works. And obviously I will show you tomorrow how it works for anyone who didn't saw it. It doesn't happen that often, but I think like the way that the standard is the cards are printed for standard, it happens more often than years ago. So I guess we have to used to it. We become used to it. So for now, for a brief moment, I have like 3 less wildcards, but I will get those wildcards back tomorrow, and we'll have once again 14 and plus 1 additional wildcard, right? Okay, and now I will also take one look, because I was drafting a lot, played some sealed and stuff like that. Let's see how is my set completion. It's something that you can check here. Obviously I have nothing from Alchemy. I didn't open Alchemic pack. I generally don't do that. So you can see I have a lot of Blomborough. Yeah, I mean a lot. I think like a lot, right? For Duskmourn it's like, well, it's not bad, but obviously not as much as Blomborough, because for Blomborough I did play a lot of drafts, right? Plenty of other cards are mostly for Wilds of Eldraine, as I drafted that one, and also from other sets that were like the newest latest sets that basically are part of the starter decks, right? Okay, so I did the explanation. I will do as usual, just okay. And I will just get some, I mean, I would like to get like another 5,000 gold for the quick drafts, right? I can imagine that if I have a good win rate, in which is not always the case on diamond rank, then I will need at least 3 quick drafts, like, yeah, and it's, I mean, like 3 quick drafts minimum, like, and I think like after 1 or 2 I will see if I do actually any progress, right? I mean, a week from now, the diamond players should be a bit weaker than right now, because people are getting mythic, right? However, the issue is that also a lot of mythic players will be fighting from the top mythic ranks, and if I'm active enough, I will unfortunately have to deal with them too, right? So as you saw in Omniscience Quick Draft, I was like, for the latest games I did spend some time playing against mythic players, you know, and they are mythic for a reason, right? Like, when it comes to constructed, I think like anyone can get mythic. It's just about the number of games you play, right? If you copy the top best, well, tier 1 deck from standard, and you play enough games. I mean, for example, for Explorer, because like I prefer Explorer standard, I am taking that deck and play enough games, I get mythic. I'm not doing that because I really like don't feel like it would be enjoyable at all. I'm fine with being silver or I don't know, gold or platinum. That's okay for me. I just got that decks to get wins. Maybe potentially I will go for some Explorer event at some point. Not sure if I want to do that with that deck. Okay, my opponent is doing some rune combo. So I won't make that so easy. At some point that was quite a good deck for standard, like 2 years ago or so. That was the time when I was playing standard, basically, so. And I stopped playing standard because chasing the tier 1 standard deck, that's actually not a waste of time, but it's like you can feel a lot of burnout from that, because you have to play the standard events, draft a lot to have to set completion. When you draft to set completion, then you don't focus on building the best deck, but instead you just draft the cards that you are missing from your collection. So you have to draft every bad rare that you see, so you can actually later open the that's bad. But basically you can later open the only good rares, right? And you have to do it quite fast, like, because if like there is, for example, currently the set season is like 60 days, right? So, like seriously, you need to get the cards very quickly to have any use of that. Like, sorry, but it's like just not enough time, right? Okay, I get this gets sacrificed. So it is some, I think, like Bard class deck. A lot of legendary creatures. I don't think I'm winning that game. Where are my creatures, basically? Yeah, I have to trade 2 for 1. Maybe a creature with prowess will do the trick. Not sure what my opponent is doing right now. So I wasted both Kumanos. So the question is, can I actually trample through my opponent? Oh, so what is happening for a legendary deck if they are not having the critical card, which is the, you know, the Bard class. Yeah, I will obviously attack. Yeah, Goro Goro is quite nice card. So I guess both free. No. Like this, okay. So. Yeah, I think that was dangerous. Maybe there was other way to block. I don't know. Wasn't sure, but I did what I wanted. I crafted what I wanted. I got my 2 wins. That is definitely enough for me for today. I did play in the morning the Omniscience Quick Draft, so don't really want to force it. I have weekly quest completed and it is just a Tuesday, right? So that's all for today, and tomorrow there will be like an episode because there is midweek magic and quite interesting one. So see you tomorrow.